We begin tonight with a ruling from the U.S. Supreme Court that could change the way you vote. In a 5-4 ruling, the court struck down a congressional voting district map drawn by Republicans. The court said it violated the Voting Rights Act and discriminated against black voters. Many observers consider the ruling to be a surprise. NBC 15's Darwin Singleton joins us live in Mobile with what this means for you and reaction from lawmakers. Darwin?
Well, Andrea, this issue stems from a lawsuit in 2020 that pointed out that one of 7 districts, congressional districts in Alabama, was predominantly black, only one. And the plaintiff said that violates the Voters' Rights Act of 1964. Well, several lower court rulings agreed with that, and today the Supreme Court also agreed in a 5-4 vote. They settled the argument once and for all. Didn't take long to hear reactions from both sides of the issue. Terry Sewell, Alabama's representative from the state's 7th congressional district and the state's only minority in Congress from Alabama, made a point to say this ruling isn't just about Alabama, but every state where minority populations are struggling to be heard.
It is about making sure that every American's voice in this democracy is heard. We know that fair representation matters. This decision just is not about Alabama, that the decision to take into account minority voter dilution as one is considering redistricting and the drawing of lines is a historic decision that will affect not just the state of Alabama, but will also affect North Carolina, Ohio, and I dare say a lot of the southern states where the African-American population is in excess of 25%, and there's only one majority-minority congressional district.
And of course, not everyone saw the decision as a positive. Now, the congressional representative from Mobile, Jerry Carl, representing Alabama's 1st congressional district, had this to say today, quote, "I'm disappointed that we find ourselves redistricting once again and that 2 conservatives joined the liberal judges to create a majority and overrule Alabama's congressional map. I will always fight for South Alabama and will make sure our communities stay intact." Now, you may be wondering what happens next. Well, Alabama's going to have to redraw its congressional lines before the 2024 election, and that's not very far away. So we asked the governor if she plans to call a special session to address that in Montgomery. She says she is still reviewing the decision, and that's all she has to say at this time. We're live in Mobile. Darwin Singleton, NBC 15 News.